Before we dive into the weird and wonderful world of cult comedies, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. Trust me, you'll need the support after this. Ever wondered why some movies feel like they were made for a secret society, and that cult comedies are like that eccentric uncle who tells jokes, only finds funny. Um, but hey, sometimes those jokes land if you're in the know. If you're in the know, take Terminal USA, 1994, for instance. It's like a family dinner gone wrong, but with drug deals, sex tapes, and dad prepping for the apocalypse. Uh, Director John Mortsugu serves up dark humor so thick you'll need a spoon to digest it. And then there's Putney Swope, 1969, where a radical anti-consumerist takes over an ad agency and turns it into a surreal circus. Robert Downey Sr.'s film is like a time capsule of 60s outsider art misguided, but undeniably bold. Forbidden Zone 1980 is a musical trip to the sixth dimension, complete with bizarre songs and a cast that includes Hervé Villechaize. It's anarchic, offensive, and utterly unforgettable. If you're into that sort of thing, in Buzzard 2014, Marty is the kind of guy you'd avoid at a party, and a nihilistic temp worker with a knack for scams. He's the embodiment of bleak comedy. Director Joel Potrakis captures the cringe so well. It's almost admirable, but there's the Bad Boy Buddy is Australian cult cinema at its finest. A man locked up his entire life ventures into the world, and the result is a dark, disturbing, and oddly hilarious journey. And it's kind of exploitation comedy at its most unapologetic. Wrong Cops, 2013, follows corrupt officers who somehow keep their jobs. Quentin Dupuy's absurdism is on full display, paired with techno music that'll either hook you or drive you mad. But it was a Japanese pink film about a woman falling for a turtle-like monster. Yes, you read that right. It's an erotic monster musical that's as bizarre as it sounds, and where they believe, and I have no idea from that the general bill is consistently unknown by gender in the state of the record. And although it's meta, it's weird, and it's definitely not for everyone. But that's the point. Nowhere 1997 is a 90s time capsule of disaffected teens, punk energy, and a cast that's a who's who of the era. If you didn't grow up in the 90s, you might feel like an alien watching it. Pun intended. Finally, Entertainment 2015 follows a comedian on a tour of existential dread. Greg Turkington's anti-comedy is so cringe, it's almost art. It's the kind of humor that makes you laugh and wince at the same time. Why do these films exist? Probably to confuse the rest of us. Mm-hmm. But hey, if you're into comedy that feels like a secret handshake, these are your jam. Uh, just don't don't blame me if you end up questioning your sanity. Um, oh, and here's a joke. Why did the cult comedy go to therapy? Because it had commitment issues. Only a few people showed up. Uh, with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.